one tiny little spot of the raid. The crossbow, that's just the standard DPS one. The turret, so often when I'm just farming, I'll run this one and I'll run tardigrade for the group, or if we're like in the summit or whatever. The amount of damage that you lose, it is a decent amount that you lose, but typically when I'm running this this drone turret build, I'm pretty lazy about it. I'm often texting instead of paying attention to what's going on. I'll set my drone and my turret out, and then I'll wait a few minutes before I look back at the screen. So having the tardigrade is nice for the team and for me, and the drone and turret still do a fair amount of damage. However, if I'm looking to just kill things, I'll switch to the glass cannon for the extra wyvern damage and the extra damage from the glass cannon. All of that's nice. Actually, sorry, when I switch that, I get the extra skill duration. So for this one, I run 3 wyvern pieces, 2 Hanayu, and 1 Murakami. The backpack I use is combined arms. When you shoot somebody, you get more skill damage, and by using it with the harmony or the test subject, those are perfectly in sync. You get additional weapon damage and skill damage. So it's super nice to have all that together. It's really hard, makes the drone and turret hit hard as well. Everything is rolled for skill haste and skill damage. So Murakami gives us duration, the 3-piece wyvern gives us skill damage, status effect, and skill duration. You could also run 3-piece Murakami. That gives us the skill duration and skill damage that we're looking for. The middle trait is less important. The repair skills or the status effect is less important, but whichever you prefer, you can choose that one. Just have everything to max skill damage and roll for skill haste as much as you can as well. So again, max skill damage. This one unfortunately had repair skill, but that's okay too. On the glove, skill damage, skill haste, and the 2 pieces of the Hanayu gives us skill haste and skill damage, so it's a nice one to have. I haven't changed this since title update 12, so I do know that there's builds out there with Empress and that the skill efficiency is very, very strong as well. I believe it's used 1-piece wyvern, 3-piece Empress, and the waveform, the new holster, which lets you stack up to 30% extra damage, and it transfers from one skill to the other. So there is that option as well for a skill build. I haven't played around with it, so I'm not too sure what the difference is in numbers and that kind of thing, but this one is still effective, still works really well for me, and fits. And I just use the striker drone and the turret, and the nice thing is you can just throw those out, let them do their business, and kind of forget about them for a while until you need to throw it out again. For boss 1 of Iron Horse, this is the build I would use with glass cannon, and I would just throw my skill haste mod back on there. And then I would switch to the oxidizer from here. The skill damage increases the oxidizer as well, so that is what I go with.